Hello, family of light, and welcome back to my channel. This is Davida with Medium of the Light Tarot. I am back with you for an advanced soul reading. I just had an amazing session with Pauline, and she said she loves these advanced soul readings, and her reading was so amazing that I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling like I need to spread the love. So here we are. And to give a little backdrop, I follow a gentleman. His channel is called King Trident's Tribe, and he is about the twin flame journey, divine feminine, divine masculines, and the energy of that. And him and I were bantering back and forth today, and we were talking about the terms of he, she, and they. And for some reason, Spirit's saying, let's talk about that. And what I had pulled was from this beautiful deck called Tarot of the Divine. Here's the back and the front. You can get it off Amazon. It's amazing because each card has fairy tale folklore associated with it. And I believe, because I can't remember all 78, okay, but this one is the hanged, well, it should say hanged woman, but, or hanged person, from what I was talking about with King Trident's Tribe. But, you know, we were talking about perspective and continuing to grow and learn and to let go of our old paradigms of thinking and serving the highest good. And at least that's what I got out of the conversation. But, you know, I pulled this, I was like, how amazing is that? You know, and see that rose is like right close to her head so she can smell the roses and maybe be aroused from her slumber from it. I'm assuming this is Cinderella, but okay, fine, I'll look. I'm sure you guys were like, hello. Let's see, because I can't remember all 78 like fairy tales, but yeah, if you like these images, yeah, Sleeping Beauty. This is what the box looks like. Now I'm becoming like every other tarot enthusiast where I'm like, you need this deck. It's only like 18 bucks. I'm like, really? Anyway, I'm off my tarot box. So, gaining a new perspective, shifting. Because my guides are also going into, and comment down below if your guides are doing this too, but they're shifting my thinking on a lot of spiritual concepts that I start putting into a box, and they're like, oh no, girlfriend, you're missing the point here. And then they start re-educating me like, remember a long time ago about the concept of oneness and how we're all one? And I'm like, oh my gosh. So anywho, this is the Ted Andrews Animal Oracles, or not Oracles, Ruins. So explore, dear. Oh dear, let's explore. Yeah, Pauline's reading really hyped me up. I was like, wow. She's got amazing soul energy. So we're going to explore new perspectives, or that's what they're asking us to do right now. Now, I had also pulled this White Light Oracle. These are far too different for me, so I have to pull the book out because they're not like a regular tarot card at all. It's definitely an oracle card. Theta of Venus. And it says, attune yourself to higher consciousness by choosing to access the purest frequencies of love within. Oh wait, you can't see it, can you? Acknowledge lower frequencies such as judgment, fear, doubt, or shame when they arise within you or around you. But do not give in to the foothold. Do not give them a foothold in your heart. You are ready for a higher understanding. See things in a new way and more positive light. Allow your inner knowing to guide you on a unique, beautiful, and highly spiritual path. And before I read that, because that's just the opening, when I saw this card, I was like, wow, this is like deep relaxation, deep rest. And look how she's like caressing her own hand. I think it's beautiful. My collective higher selves of people who are going to be called to listen to this, what messages would you like to give? Now is the time of letting go, and indeed now is the time to readjust one's thinking, always and forever striving towards the higher light, exploring those darker selves. Why did I say that? They were showing me, that was weird. They were showing me last week, I was taking a walk, and they're like, why don't you clean out your inner world? And it was interesting because I had called on my inner children, and I was like, okay, whatever you guys want to clean out, let's clean this shit out. We got to clean this stuff up. And I continued on, and I was like, if you guys need help, give me a call. And along the walk, I heard one of my guides going, there's a fire, there's a fire. So I go within rather than being in my walk and enjoying the sunlight. I went within, and there was a fire, and they're like, what do we do? And I'm like, let it burn. And so we actually, like, my own inner energies were like, let's dance to the fire. So we did like this ecstatic ritual, not ritual, but like dance of letting it burn and letting the energy burn from that. Because it was a building that I had several nightmares about. And it was about this evil presence in like the attic. And it was this huge house. And that was the house that was on fire. And I was like, this is freaking perfect. Like, burn that bitch to the ground. And it was amazing. You know, and actually I haven't checked in after that, but it was, you know, burned it to the ground. We made sure that the ashes went and were released fully back into the light. You know, cleansed, cleared, and purified. So I don't know why I was called to tell you that, because actually I forgot all about it. But maybe it's a exploration of, you know, exploring those deeper parts of yourself to continue to have this higher vibration and working towards it. You know, burning down those thoughts that keep you from a new perspective. Let's do these. The Maiden. I'm loving on the pinks, the purples. And it's interesting because they're drawing my attention to the hand and the hand here. You know, and the maiden is, you know, a young person, a young female, a young divine feminine. And we all have divine feminine and masculine within us, right? So it's hearkening us, you know, and there's even hands here. So it's something about connecting to ourselves to gain that new perspective. To have that loving touch, because it looks like they are touching themselves. Keep it clean, people. For those dirty-minded ones. You might be an advanced soul, but I know there's some dirty-minded people out there. And I am one of them, so. All right, let's keep this clean. Now what? Okay. They want to jump from like light and bright and cheery and thought-provoking and spiritual perspective to the dark mirror cards. What do we need to know here, Spirit, to assist us on this reprogramming our perspective, continuing to have that young perspective, the fresh perspective, the loving perspective of the maiden, and keeping with that higher vibration, always going towards the next higher vibration. Perchance to dream. It's like they might even be the king of their outer world, but in the inner world. See, and there's a hand again. So amazing. I mean, there's many cards that don't have hands in it, but this one is definitely hearkening to the hand. Now, what's the symbolism of the hand in here? Because it's all four of them. Oh, they're saying when you are feeling either your best or your worst, don't forget to reach out to others. Don't forget to use the hand for healing, whether for yourself or for others. Now, this Dark Mirror card has definitely a lot of great words just within the book. And I am going to see what it says. Let's see. See, that's how I interpreted it. And let me switch it because I'm going to do it this way. Let's see. If I sleep long enough, when I wake up, the pain will have been gone. A crowned, naked man is reclining, his eyes closed and his body dissolving in the wind. Another man holds him gently. Behind them, a circle of brass, risen by thin, silvery threads. All right, I'm not really seeing... Oh, I guess that's the brass thingy. Yeah, time to surrender. You know, and what if you are the one who needs the help? So it's that flip-flopping between, helping, giving, and receiving. So if you've been hesitant to give and receive, there you are. Let's see, what else, Spirit? What else would you like to impart? Oh, always going for these fun ones. The angels and ancestors. Sun, enjoy success and happiness. And of course, it's easy for me right now because the sun's shining in. You can even see the reflection of it right here. So the sun god is definitely showing itself to us. It's hearkening to the light within ourselves. It's an example of how bright we can actually shine. And some would say, oh, we can't shine as bright as the sun. Maybe not in the physical terms where people would see you as a physical sun, right? But energetically, they could be blinded by you. Just saying. All right. And here is the next one. Summer. Bask in joy and light. Maybe stop in the middle of your busy bee world and enjoy the light and the joy that you bring in to this world. Even being, the bee, the busy bee. What else, Spirit, would you like to impart here? And let me know if this is resonating for you, because I feel like it's really random because my energy is pretty high. So I'm like, is this making sense? I'm just going to trust that whatever you're saying is kosher. But you know what I mean? That was not a nice thing to say. You know what I meant. Wow. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. And I think that's what they're definitely having us go towards. See how there's these beings of light over there. It's like getting out of that boxed feeling, getting that new perspective to be able to envision something new and inspired ideas. Leave me a comment down below about like what your spirit guides have been and your team have been hinting and explaining and re-explaining and going, oh my gosh, are they listening? Like, what are they saying? What are they trying to say? Are they calling you? Called. Soul gifts and training. It is time to step up. Definitely, right? If you're listening to the entirety of this message, you're definitely advanced soul where you're like, oh no, okay, I'm hearing it. And sometimes we don't. Sometimes we get lazy. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but sometimes I'm lazy. I'm like, come on, you guys, just hand it to me. Just give it to me. It's so much easier. But yeah, as I'm saying it out loud, it, you know, it does sound foolish and childish, but hey, sometimes I am. Let's do some story time. All right, what's that? Definitely time to clean it up, just like I was talking about with my my story time of telling you about me burning down some building in my inner world, where I've had multiple scary dreams about it, but I burned the bitch down, so I guess it's time to clean up the ashes. You can see the ashes there being cleaned up. And wasn't there just, yeah. Explore cleaning up your inner world or your outer world and what that would mean for you. And why came out. What I'm hearing with this one, excuse me, is ask yourself, why do I have that thought? Is it right? Does it serve me anymore? Is it something that I gave power to that I realize is a false situation that no longer applies? Subscribing to a doctrine? And accepting a new life, a new beginning. I think that must be the stage that we're at right now, or at least within this reading, gaining a new perspective, lending a hand and giving a hand, cleaning up what needs to be cleaned up, whether in our inner world or outer world, asking those hard questions. Why do I think this? Well, why do I feel this? Does it serve me? Embracing the sun that you are. Basking in your own joy and light. Even just stopping for a moment, excuse me, and embracing a new light coming right out of that shell. Beautiful. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I really enjoyed this. I know I am not from the South, but I like saying y'all because it's inclusive. Anyway. All right, you advanced souls. I don't think there is any other messages. Oh, wait. They're like, no, we like color. Gonna leave you with this one, and we'll see. I think it's like the color palette tarot oracle situation, but okay. Spiritual awareness. Now that is the perfect way to sum this up. They're wanting us to work on a spiritual awareness, clean it up, gain a new perspective, lend a hand, give a hand, shine your light like a mofo. Love it. Okay, my spiritual peeps. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you leave a like and give a comment about what struck you the most and what your guys were like, yeah, look at that one. All right, you guys, excuse me. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.